This is a picture of Schistocerca gregaria, which can exist in two phases or two types. The first is the picture showing their existence as a solitary individual, and second is the picture when they are living in group, that is, they have acquired the gregarious phase. Locust life cycle include the following stages: egg, nymph, and adult. There are 5 to 6 molt in the nymph stage to become the adult. That is, after acquiring 5 to 6 molt, a nymph becomes an adult. And in adult life, it lives a solitary life, and due to some physiological and external cues, the solitary locust, it becomes a gregarious type. Desert locust, they have solitary phase, that is, they can live independently, and a gregarious phase. Gregarious means living in group of millions of grasshoppers or locust. This type of existence is known as polyphenism. That is, poly means many, phenism means in form, many form. Solitary locust nymph and adult, they can behave gregariously within a few hours of being placed in a crowded situation, while the gregarious locust need one or more generation to become solitary when reared in isolation. Differences in morphology, as you can see, the color of the two type and the structure is different. So the difference in morphology and behavior are seen between the two phases. In solitary phase, the hoppers do not group together into bands but move independently. Their coloring in the later instar tends to be greenish or brownish to match the color of their surrounding vegetation. The adult fly at night and are also colored so as to blend to their surrounding. The immature adult being gray or beige, and the mature adult being pale yellowish color. In gregarious phase, the hoppers bunch together, and in later instar, they develop a bold coloring with black marking on a yellow background. The immature are pink and the mature adult are bright yellow and fly during the day in dense swarm. Change from the innocuous solitary to voracious gregarious one normally follows a period of drought when rainfall and vegetation flush occur in major desert locust breeding location. The population built up rapidly and the competition for food increases. As hopper get more crowded, the close physical contact causes the insect's hind leg to bump against one another. This bumping against one another or this close physical contact, it behaves like a stimulus and trigger a cascade of metabolic and behavioral change that causes the insect to transform from solitary to gregarious phase. When the hoppers become gregarious, their coloration changes from green to yellow and black, and the adult changes from brown to pink, immature, or yellow, mature. Their bodies become shorter and they give off a pheromone that causes them to be attracted to each other, enhancing hopper band and subsequently swarm formation. The nymphal pheromone is different from the adult one. When exposed to the adult pheromone, hopper becomes confused and disoriented because they can apparently no longer smell each other. Though the visual and tactile stimuli remain. After a few days, the hopper band disintegrate and those that escape predation become solitary again. This could aid locust control in future. शिस्टोसर्का ग्रेगेरिया के जीवन में अंडा, अपभ्रक व वयस्क 3 अवस्थाएं आती हैं, जिनमें एडल्ट कीट 2 या 3 अवस्थाएं यानी फेजेस प्रदर्शित करता है। सामान्यतः यह एकल यानी कि सॉलिटरी जीव होता है, परंतु वर्षों के अंतराल में यही जाति बड़े झुंड बनाती है तथा यह इसकी यूथी अवस्था यानी ग्रेगेरियस फेज होती है। इनके बीच एक ट्रांजिशनल फेज भी पाई जाती है जिसे फेज ट्रांसियन यानी छोटी संक्रमक अवस्था कहते हैं। ट्रांजिएंट का मतलब होता है एक अवस्था से दूसरी अवस्था में जाने से पहले की अवस्था, जैसे कि हम ट्रांजिट कहते हैं एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे जाने से के बीच का जो स्थान होता है वह ट्रांजिट कहलाता है। तो इसमें मुख्यतः 2 अवस्था होती है, पहली एकल या सॉलिटरी अवस्था और दूसरी यूथी या ग्रेगेरियस अवस्था। इन दोनों अवस्था के बीच की एक अवस्था है जिसे कि छोटी संक्रमण अवस्था कहते हैं यानी फेसिस ट्रांजियन।